Hey everybody, welcome to the Uke Revolution. I'm Brooke and you're watching a lesson for the Stevie Wonder song, Signed, Sealed, Delivered. I'm yours. While I talk about business stuff, you can start looking at these chord shapes on the screen. These are chords we will use in the song. So in this lesson, I'll teach you the chords for each section. There's a verse, a chorus, and a bridge. And I'll also show you some different ways that you can play the sitar riff for this song that that kind of thing. I have an idea for strumming, and I'll show you an example of the chords with the lyrics for each part of the song. If you're interested in the PDF arrangement for this song, you can find it in the member library. Either join as a member or you can buy just the single song sheet on Ko-fi. So if you head to the caption below, there's links for membership programs and for how you get just single song sheets for anything that's on the channel that has a song sheet with it. Big thank you to current members. Thank you so much for your continued support of the channel. It really keeps me going to make these lessons. If you're here and you're a viewer and you're a member, then you love music. That's what we're here for. Thank you for joining me for this lesson. So for this song, we need F, D minor 7, B flat, B flat add 9. So it's the same B flat shape, and then you're just going to stick your pinky on the A string of the 3rd fret. E flat. For this E flat shape, you only need to use the C, E, and A, the bottom 3 strings. You don't have to shut down the G string on the 3rd fret. So you have 1 finger on the A string of the 1st fret, and then 2 fingers on the middle 2 strings of the 3rd fret here. You can play it this way with 4 strings, but you don't have to. F7, so the F shape, and then you add the C string of the 3rd fret. D minor, B flat suspended 4. So I'm using my pointer finger to press down both of the strings on the 1st fret, the E and the A string here, and then you're going to stretch up 2 fingers, the 2 middle fingers, to the top 2 strings of the 3rd fret. If you can't quite reach this, you can play a B flat chord, and then you can put your pinky on the C string here of the 3rd fret. Or you can play the E and the A string on the 1st fret, and just the top string, the G string of the 3rd fret. This is okay for this chord shape, and it happens really quickly in the arrangement, so you might just choose to play a B flat here instead, because it's kind of a tricky chord shape to play. But I'll show you that, I'll remind you of that again when we get to it. F major 7, the top 2 strings of the 5th fret. Okay, the chords for each part of the song. We're in 4/4, we have 4 beats per measure, so in between all of these forward slashes is 1 bar or 1 measure, is 4 beats. So for the verse, we have F for 4, D minor 7 for 4, F for 4 again, then we have D minor 7 for 2 and F for 2. If we play these verse chords with just a down strum, it will sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. F, D minor 7, F, D minor, F. And the verse is any of the kind of storytelling part. Like a fool, I went and stayed too long. For example, the chorus. The chorus is the, ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered. For the chorus, we have B flat for 4, and then B flat add 9 for 4. The B flat add 9 is the B flat shape with the A string added on the 3rd fret. F for 4, and then we have B flat for 2 and F for 2. And again, this is a place that trips me up. I often forget that these last bars in the verse and chorus only have 2 beats for each chord. Just something to be aware of coming up. So with a down strum, these chorus chords will sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. B flat, add 9, F, B flat, F. If you have trouble with the B flat add 9 shape, just play a B flat. Simple fix. Okay, the bridge and outro. This is the here I am, baby, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours, baby. Here I am, baby section. So we have F for 2, E flat for 2, B flat for 2, and B flat add 9 for 2. And again, if you have trouble with the add 9 shape, just play a B flat. So this would be B flat for 4. If we play these chords with a down strum, it will sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. F, E flat, B flat, add 9. F, E flat, B flat, add 9. Without the add 9, F, E flat, B flat, F, E flat, B flat. So generally, this song moves pretty quickly, and I found when I was making this arrangement, like practicing the song, I like to just play it with a down strum. But if you want a simple and like more rhythmic kind of strum to play, this is down, up chunk, down, up chunk. I'm going to demonstrate this strum pattern using the verse and the chorus chords. So I'll play the verse chords one time and just go right into the chorus chords. So that's how this song goes anyway. On the F for the verse, 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up chunk, D minor 7, F, D minor 7, F, B flat, add 9, F, B flat, F. I'm going to do one quick lyric example, and then we'll look at different ways that you can play the sitar riff sort of thing. I'll show you the first verse and chorus. So this is actually the simplest way that you can play the chords when the sitar riff is being played, and that is F for 2, D minor for 2, B flat for 2, and F for 2. So that's our intro, and that's also the interlude before we go into the next verse. So I'm going to play with a down strum. I'm just going to use a down strum to demonstrate the chords over the lyrics for this section. And this is also kind of like we're starting to get into the riff area. These chords in italics have 2 beats. So they're marked in italics just to remind you that they're going to happen faster than the other chord changes do. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the intro F. Let's go. F, D minor, B flat, F. Do it again. F, D minor, B flat, F. Here's the verse. Like a fool I went and stayed too long. Now I'm wondering if your love's still strong. Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. D minor, B flat, F. Okay, so let's look at some different options for playing the riff. So we've got this sitar riff happening. It's the way the song opens. It's all of the interlude. We've seen one of those ways already with the lyric example just now. F, D minor, B flat, F. This is the simplest way to play it. There's another chorded way that you can play it. And I've tabbed both a high G and a low G version of just the melody line. So what happens is we've got this melody line only. See how it says sitar riff, melody line only. The chords are notated as landmarks. So I just notated where the chords are the same way that they come here with the simplified version, just to kind of give you an idea of where they come like in the song and what's happening around them. So I'm going to play the high G riff and the low G riff. I have a high G today. I don't have a low G, so this one won't sound quite the same as low G, but just to give you an idea. And then I'll explain what's happening here with the more like complicated chord version. So the high G one sounds like this. Eight, 6, 5, 3, 1, 0, 1, 1. And the low G? One, 3, 2, 0, 3, 2, 1, 1. Unfortunately, we can't play this last F pitch. This is an F, the fret 1 on the E string. We can't play it down the octave. So even though we've got this low G thing happening here where this is actually descending in pitch, we can't really play the lower F on the ukulele. So we've got a bit of lowness happening, but we got to go back up for the final F, which is fine. So in the arrangement of the song, they take this melody and they just put it on top of an F chord. So what I've done here with these chords is to take the melody line, the notes of the melody, and add an F chord to it. And when we do that, we create all these different chord shapes. For example, the F7. F7 is F with this C string 3rd fret note added. And this note, the pitch of this note, is an E flat. And that E flat comes in the melody. It's the second note of the melody. So when we add it to the F chord, it makes an F7 chord. The same thing with the next chord, D minor. If you move your ring finger down to play the D minor, this note on the C string, this is the next note of the melody. See the 2 here? So the melody's happening in all of these chords. All these chord shapes are an F plus that melody line note, as best as it can be played on a ukulele. The first bar works out really well. When we get to the second bar, the chord shapes get a little weird and the melody kind of like shifts around in the strings, but it's still there. So we have F, F7, D minor, F. That weird B flat, F major 7, and F. All of them get 1 beat, except for the final F gets 2. So if you put them all together, it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. F, 7, D, F, B flat, F major 7, F. It took me a while to concoct this, and it was like the best way that I could do it. And I think because the opening bars sound so much like it, then you can get away with the second bar not sounding quite as cool. And you can see how quick it moves. So here's that spot with the B flat suspended 4. If you want to just play B flat instead, it's okay. So I'm going to show you a demo of all the parts together, and then I'll show you the outro, how the song ends. So I'm going to play all of this with the strum pattern, that down, up chunk. What's coming up that you need to have a look at? Here, between the chorus and the bridge, we have 2 bars of F, and this lyric, the Here I Am Baby, starts right after the second bar of F. This is F for 4, F for 4, and then F for 2, E flat for 2. On the interlude down here, I'm going to try to play the more complicated chord version of the riff. Anytime that you see this F, D minor, B flat, F progression, that is the same as the riff sections. You can either use just the melody line, like the tab, or you can use the more complicated version with more chords. So it's up to you. And I'm going to try to squeeze it in so you can see what it's like when you play it with the lyrics. 1, 2, we'll go kind of slow. 3, 4, this is down, up chunk, down, up chunk. 1, 2, 3, here we go. Then that time I went and said goodbye. Now I'm back, not ashamed to cry. Ooh, babe, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. F, F, here I am, baby. E flat, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours, baby. And baby, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours, baby. I've done a lot of foolish things that I really didn't mean. So that time I substituted the B flat for the B flat suspended 4. Like, I don't want to play that chord either. I'll just play B flat. Sounds great. And let me show you the outro. Let me show you how the song ends. So we have a bridge just like I just demonstrated. Here's the last line of it. And the same interlude, just like just demonstrated. And then we've got a bridge, basically, is the outro. So we got the same chords as the bridge and the same kind of lyric thing happening. The backup singers are always going to do the same thing. Here I am, baby, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours, baby. Stevie's doing some other stuff. You do as you like. We're going to repeat this stuff as much as you want, and you end on F. If I play from the interlude, and I'll just play the simplified chords this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. That I really didn't mean. F, D minor, B flat. Here I am, baby. Signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours, baby. And we're just repeating those chords. Baby, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours, baby. Yes, baby, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours, baby. land on the F. That's it for Signed, Sealed, Delivered, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you found this lesson helpful or interesting, hit like. You could share it with somebody else who might be interested in playing this song. If you have any questions, please ask in the comments below. I reply to all relevant comments. So if you comment something about the lesson or the channel, then I will reply. Happy strumming and stay funky, everybody. See you next time. Bye-bye.